Hello and welcome, Shilpa Ratnam, when you're watching the morning news on CNN News 18. Over the next hour, I'll be bringing you all the breaking news that's coming in. The news day is just beginning and we're off to our first story. Breaking news coming in from NIA. Now, NIA raids in Haryana crackdown on the gangsters continues. This is a developing story that we have right now. Some breaking news coming in from Haryana. This is a crackdown on gangsters. NIA raids, fresh NIA raids in the state of Haryana. There's been a crackdown on gangsters. We'll try to connect with my colleague to find out more. My colleague Arunima is joining us on the phone line. Very good morning to you, Arunima. Arunima, what more do we know about these raids? Take us through the details.
I think this is the fourth time that NIA is cracking down on gangsters in the last few weeks. They have been carrying out raids in Punjab, Haryana, Rajasthan, parts of Delhi because of their case in which they have found preliminary evidence to connect all these gangs to terrorism. All the big killings and terror-related activities that have gone on in northern India, including drone dropping of arms and ammunition, have been connected to these gangs. The NIA investigation suggests that they are no longer operating just for IPC crimes, but also indulging in UAPA crimes, which means terror activities. And even though some of these gang leaders, the masterminds, are in jail, they continue to run their operations, do supari killings like we saw in the Sidhu Moosewala case, indulge in extortion, and also in narco-terrorism. The allegation is that drones are dropping consignments of drugs which are being collected by these gangs and subsequently passed on to those who deal in drugs. So in that background, we are told, raids are being carried out in Haryana today.
Arunima, the NIA believes this is a web that people are not operating solo. So what is the kind of nexus that they are trying to crack, and what are the details that have emerged from all the four raids so far, this being the fourth as you're telling us?
So multiple, states and the gangs there are involved. The gangs have been traced to outside the country as well, mainly to Canada. Most of these gangsters originate from Punjab or Haryana, either are based in Canada or in Dubai, or some of them are in jail. NIA's investigation is also seeking to get cooperation from countries abroad. There were some speculation that Goldie Brar, the alleged mastermind of the Sidhu Moosewala murder case, he was seen in the United States, and we do know that at informal level, NIA and FBI have been talking to see how charges can be pressed, what evidence can be gathered against him. So this is a multi-city, multi-state, even multi-country probe that NIA is carrying out. They feel that all these gangs are interconnected now, and like I said, that suspicion is they are no longer just involved in IPC crimes.
Arunima, the name of Lawrence Bishnoi looms large when you talk about these raids, especially in the last few months. Can you tell us the kind of leads that the NIA recovered with regards to those raids?
So they have found, during these searches, they have found Benami property documents. They have recovered arms and ammunition. In some cases, they've also recovered expensive mobile phones and digital devices. And the people who were searched, people who were raided, had no answer as to what is the source of income from which they procured all of this. So they have been called to NIA headquarters. Extensive questioning has been done. They have been confronted with these documents and digital evidence that the agency has collected. The suggestion being that, these are proceeds of crime, that whatever money they have been receiving from carrying out these terror and couriering activity, as it is being called, couriering arms dropped, drone dropped arms and narcotics, and then getting money for that is getting invested in Benami properties. I just have an update. If you can break that too, we are now getting a confirmation that at least 2 locations in Sirsa in Haryana are being raided. These raids began late last night, we are told, and those searches are on.
So 2 raids in Sirsa began late last night. That's the latest update coming in from Arunima. Arunima, we'll keep coming back as and when you get more details. Thank you so much for joining us with those latest updates.